Hello, welcome to my Art and Industry podcast from my art history course at Full Sail University. My name is Jack Stewart, and I am a Bachelor of Science Recording Arts major studying to be an audio engineer working in the studio and live sound field. The professional in my industry that I chose to interview is David Roberson. He is one half of the recording group Afro Whitey, a Florida-based dubstep-based dub-hop group. He is also a lab instructor for Full Sail's digital audio theory course. I chose to conduct our interview through email and will be reading his responses to the interview. I will read the question first and then his response. Let's begin. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world and particularly in your profession? Visual arts, I believe, is what ultimately drives the music industry. It dictates what is or who is the most desirable. If it looks good, then it must be good, is what the consumer in my field of work usually thinks. With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? Provide example. I believe it is more so positive than a negative. Yes, you have more opportunities for misuse, but more importantly, you now have more opportunities for use. There are now countless avenues an artist can take to reach their consumers, whereas before, the artists were limited to what a label had to offer. For example, Photoshop. Technology has now made it easier and more accessible to create album covers and editing professional style photos. What popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? Bling, booze, booty, and bud. Sadly enough, this is not a joke. Jewelry and half-naked women are used constantly to drive record sales and popularity. Look at all the most popularized male urban artists, and you will see the imagery of all these things. Are there particular images that this industry has popularized and or created? Bling, booze, booty, and bud. The booty is in reference to the now more and growing popularity of having a fake bottom. The industry now is altering the shape of women to mold younger models into buying a certain brand or even looking a certain way. Who is one of your favorite visual artists and or what is your favorite style of visual art? Hip-hop from the mid-90s has always been a favorite of mine. Reason being may have to do with that this was technically the last era of pure art before technology moved to the forefront. Graffiti and analog. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Graffiti has probably had the most influence on my creative process because all my music I feel, if made into a picture, would have some form of graffiti in it. Thank you, Dave, for taking the time out of your schedule, being a willing participant, and allowing me to conduct this interview. The music that you have been enjoying was supplied by Afro Whitey, and the track is called Headbanging. You can check them out on SoundCloud and Facebook, and this track is available for download.